In the astrology of October 30th, we start off with the moon in Taurus and a vigintile with Jupiter Taurus. And part of the power of this transit is really the prophetic nature of this energy. Some of the things that you've had dreams about are starting to become prophecies or starting to become set into motion by the universe. So pay close attention, especially over the next 30 days, what you feel called to and what dreams that seemed unrealistic are now suddenly set into motion. Also pay attention to the enriched feeling of the butterfly effect. Pay attention to the small things that you do that are having great effects on the chain of events that are happening in your life. At the same time this is happening, we have Venus in a triseptile to Chiron Aries. And so part of the magic here is that sometimes the greatest healing of our deepest pains comes from helping and serving other people. And it feels like the universe is going to call a lot of us into these moments of these acts of service. So interesting about that at the same time is that Mars is also in a waning triseptile with Chiron Aries. So this is much less about what we're doing or how often we're doing it or how correctly we're doing something, and much more about the intention behind it, why we're doing what we're doing, how it feels, what our true motivations are. And while it is so important to keep our promises and keep our word, Mercury is in a waning quad novile with Eris and Aries. So it is a time where we're not necessarily called to break promises, but at the same time we are definitely called to communicate what it is that we know we need to adjust or readjust. What things need to be reassessed, what situations are coming up where you realize that you are about to hit a place of impossibility and you need to do something different in order to preserve yourself, in order to be loving to yourself, and at the same time in order to honor and stay true to your word to the other people in your life. For Aries today, you receive a lot of news, you receive a lot of information, and this is going to require a lot of patience from you, a lot of empathy, a lot of understanding, and basically taking this news slowly, allowing this information to come in, and then taking time before you just jump in to react or before you even necessarily know exactly what you're going to say. Taurus, it's time to vocalize. It's time to tell the people in your life that you are ready and that you are going for whatever goal it is that you're after right now, whatever dream, whatever project it is, whatever thing you are about to put all of your heart and energy into. It's time to say it out loud and to tell the people in your life that you are going for it. For Gemini, you are called to think very hard, and it's not about problem solving. It's about thinking hard because your well-being matters. Looking especially like we talked about with Mercury and its quad novile to Chiron, you are called to really take note of what is going to work for you and what isn't, especially if you've already committed to a lot of different things. Maybe you've committed to a lot of things all at the same time. It's time to reassess this and take the time to do so. For Cancer, the dream world has a message for you. Whether you have a dream tonight that's incredibly magical, whether it happens via the animal totems, you are going to receive very sacred messages today from the collective. For Leo, remember not to allow other people's words to rule you or to immediately compel you into doing something. A whole lot of people say a whole lot of things for a whole lot of reasons other than why they say that they're saying them. Virgo, if you give to others, you will receive. But if you give to others and yourself, you will receive understanding. Today is an especially important day to give to others, but also to remember to take care of yourself and to give to yourself as you're doing that. Libra, you are called to give the people that you love your time, attention, and devotion. Be there for the people you love today. For Scorpio, it sometimes, in order to avoid getting lost in the fray or the adventures of life, sometimes you just have to go to less places for a while. It's not so much that you have to break away from all of the exciting things that you're trying to do, but in order to avoid getting lost, you might need to just stick to one path for the moment. Sagittarius, Always remember that your words mean a lot more than you might think that they mean to other people. Even if other people don't always seem like they have some sort of emotional immediate response to what you're saying, understand your words hold a great deal of impact and influence. Capricorn, look at all the things that are bringing you joy and all the people that are trying to bring you joy right now, and just really put a lot of your focus and attention on the joy that brings you strength. For Aquarius, so much is changing. Your mental algorithm is changing, and you are called today to pay close attention to what exactly is shifting, what exactly is changing. For Pisces, one way or another, whether it is through emotion, whether it is through support, whether it is through money, you will be paid what you are owed today. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I hope you all have an amazing Monday and an incredible rest of your week.